Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 16. This is the last week of our semester together. And I just want to say before I review the week that I'm just so proud of you and the work that you've been doing. And I've really enjoyed reading your work and watching it develop over the course of the semester. And I hope that you take a chance, an opportunity to go back and look at some of your earlier work. And I bet you'll be pleasantly surprised at how much stronger your writing has become, even though this was a strange semester and for many of us wasn't the way we wanted to do stuff. So I just wanted to take a minute and say how proud I am of you. Okay, now on to our last week. We really are running out of time. This week you should just be writing, writing, writing. And you've got 2 drafts due this week. And if you want help with those drafts, you can sign up for a conference. You'll notice here it says SA3 conference sign up. They're optional. You don't have to sign up for a conference. But if you do, I'm happy to listen to however many paragraphs we can squeeze in 15 minutes. Of course, I'm also holding office hours and look forward to seeing you there. Okay, so on to the week. One important note is that I put this little tab in here implying for a W. That's a withdrawal from the class. Normally, there's a withdrawal deadline, and that passed some time ago. But the college understands that right now is a pretty strange time for a lot of people, and that for many students, the semester didn't go the way they wanted because of COVID or COVID-related circumstances. So they're allowing you to apply to get a W, which means maybe you failed the course and you would normally get an F or maybe a D, but you would rather have a W on your transcript. You can click on this and follow the instructions that are in there. And that way you can apply to get a W instead of a D or an F, which are not passing grades. So if that applies to you, that's something to check out. I think it's a really good option that the college has offered. Okay, assignments. This week you have 2 drafts due, a draft of part 1. Part 1 of your essay includes an introduction to your image. What would I see if I were looking at it? Then a paragraph about what some people say about the image, so one side of the controversy. Another paragraph about what other people say, that's the other side of the controversy, about the image. And then the difficult paragraph of the context. Why is this conversation happening now? And for that one, I really encourage you to read that paragraph in the model essay, which you can see is down here. That is the paragraph I will be reading in your draft of part 1. I will not be reading the whole thing. I will simply be reading the context paragraph and giving you very brief feedback about that. A draft of part 2 is due on Thursday. Part 2 is where you're answering your central questions. And you guys have come up with really wonderful central questions. So I'm really looking forward to reading those answers. I will be reading 1 paragraph of your part 2. The essay itself is due Monday, December 14th at noon. Notice this different due date. That's because grades are due 2 days later. So I have to grade all the essays in that time. So I need them to be due at noon so I can start grading on the 14th. In case you want to see the model, it's down here. In case you, again, need to visit the prompt, it's down here. If you did not get a passing grade on Essay 2 and you'd like to revise it, please remember that you must meet with me in order to revise. Okay, I think that's it. I will be sending you one more message at the end of the week or maybe on next Monday when the essay is due, but that's it for now. Have a great week and happy writing.